Hello everyone, my name is Lenge, and from the title, you already saw what is our topic for today. Yes, I'm here to show you how much it exactly costs to play Arknight Endfield as a collector or a whale if you are the unluckiest person in the world or the game just hates you. So don't go too far because I made the calculations so you will know the price. First, let's talk about our currencies. There are three main type of currencies what we can use for gambling, get our weapons and characters. The first one is the origeometry. You can get origeometry by playing the game. For example, just playing the main story and upgrading your fast travel points, side quests, etc. I get about 50 origeometry for now. The other way is to spend your real money. You can buy this to buy Battle Pass origeometry supply. This one is cost 32 origeometry base, but currency discount has we have now for 29. So you get 3 if you finish the Battle Pass the whole 60 levels. Other way to spend it for energy, and you can spend it for exchanging other currencies. You can exchange it to Roberli in 1:75 ratio. So for 1 origeometry, you get 75 Oriberli. Or you can buy Arsenal tickets in 1:25 ratio. So we arrived at our second currency, which is the Oriberli. You can get this by exchanging origeometry or opening boxes in the open world, playing events for missions and other activities, or maybe the game will give you for updates. You can spend this one to pull your characters. You need 500 Oriberli for one pull. And your final and our final and third currency is the Arsenal tickets. You can get these by exchanging origeometry or by pulling characters. You get 20 for a 4-star, 200 for a 5-star, and 2000 for a 6-star character. You can use this to pull your weapons in the weapon banner or buy 5-star weapons directly. For pulling, you need 1980 for 10 pulls, which is one attempt. Now that we know what we will spend during our gambling, let's get started. How much that exactly cost? For this, I made an Excel file for you, so let's jump into it. As you can see, in the regions, buying origeometry is different for every region. In my region, let's say I'm using the Tengal currency. This is my base currencies. What you can see here, there are different bundles. There is a 21 bundle where you get 5 plus, 34 bundle where you get 6 plus, 57 bundle where you get 11 plus, 92 bundle where you get 20 plus, and 194 where you get 48 plus. Each the base pass cost for me, and this is the current exchange rate. So it cost me $12, $18, $31, $46, or $93 to get these bundles. This can be different for you. It's depend on the region. I made the calculations how much exactly cost one origeometry in the bundles. As you can see, the biggest bundle, as always, is the cheapest ones. Let's get to our character bundles. We want our bundle character guaranteed. This will cost us 120 pulls because the game guaranteed this one. But we don't have the amount. So we exchange our origeometry for Oriberli 10. Which is 1:75 ratio. 10 pulls cost us 5,000 Oriberli, so 66.666666 origeometry. We make 120 pulls, so multiplied the 5,000 by 12, because this is 10 pull price. We get in the total 800 origeometry what you need to get the currency guaranteed. So for the smallest bundle, it will cost you $384. For the biggest bundle, the $310. Now jump into the weapons. In weapons, you didn't pull, you just want to the weapon banner, so you exchange your origometry for arsenal tickets in 1 to 25 ratio. You need 1980 for one attempt, which give you 10 weapons. But we want our weapon banner. So after 8 attempts, or 8 pulls, which cost you 15,840 arsenal tickets, you get the guarantee weapons for 633 origometry. In the prices, the cheapest price what you can get is from the biggest bundle, $245. You can get these arsenal tickets from pulling for characters. As I said, you get 20 for a 4-star, 5 for a star you get 200, and for 6 stars you get 2000. Every 10 pull guaranteed a 5-star character, and every 80 pull guaranteed a 6-star character. So from 80 pulls you get 1 5-star, and 1 6-star, sorry, 1 6-star, 7 5-stars, because when I made the calculations, when you get the 6-star, you don't get a 5-star. For me, at least, this happened once. And you get 72 normal 4-star characters. Total, to get your weapon, you need 3 80 pulls and 4 10 pulls to get the 15,840 arsenal tickets. So totally you need 280 pulls. These are the calculations here for the rate of weapon banner from character perspectives. So you need 280. So 5,000 multiplied by 28 gives you 140,000 oribarely, which is 1,866 origometry. The cheapest price for this, getting your rate up weapon, is $723. So as you can see, there is almost 500 difference for pulling a character or just getting your 5-star weapon from direct exchange. So if you want a rate up weapon but you don't want the characters, don't pull the characters to get the arsenal tickets, make a direct change. That will be much cheaper. Now, this is for when you are just a collector, nothing more. But if you want your best, to make your best in the account, you become a whale. So throwing money to the game and maxing up your characters level, constellations in Genshin. The first 120 pulls guarantee your character, but after that, you are just guaranteed to get a ticket for 240 pulls. So not every 120 pulls guarantee your rate up character, just for once. After that, 240 is the guarantee limit. You need 5 more characters after you did get your rate up character. So 240 pulls will cost you 1,600 origometry. And to get your weapons, I added the 120 pull, and after that 5 times the 240 pulls, which will end up $3,411 to get your character at max constellation level. Getting your weapon. Now, getting your weapon at max level is a little bit trickier. Because after you get your 5-star weapon, only the 80 pull, 18 pull is guaranteed to get your weapon, and after that every 16 pull is guaranteed your weapon. So after you did get your weapon, you need to make 18 pulls to get a guaranteed weapon, and after that 18 pulls you need only 16 pull To get your weapon to C1, so basically after you pull your weapon, you need to make 18 pulls, which will cost you $552 if you are unlucky. And to get your weapon maximum, which is you need just 5 more times, you will get end up with $2,517, which includes the first one. So this is for the maximum level. Now let's compare this to another gacha game, which is Genshin Impact. In Genshin Impact, we are buying crystals, and crystals change ratio to primogems, what we are spending in the game, is 1-to-1 ratio. So here is a little bit easier, no other ratios in the game, easier to calculate. These are the prices for Genshin. This is region not region prices if I'm correct. So this is for everyone. I calculated how much one crystal or one primogem cost. It's a little bit irrelevant because we get 6,000 instead just 200. To get our main character as a collector, we are guaranteed the character after 5-star character after 90 pulls, but there is a 50-50 system. So if we lose that, so we will be unlucky. We get our rate up character or banner character after 180 pulls. As in Arknight Endfield, the biggest bundle is the cheapest. It will cost you $356. To get your weapons, the weapons is cheaper 10 pulls, but it's used the same amount. There is 50-50 system also in it. So overall, 20 pulls less you need. So it will end up about $40 less to get your weapons too. If you want your character to maximize out, so get your maximum constellation, you need 6 more characters instead of 5. So in the end, but every 180 pulls is guaranteed. So in Genshin, to get a character can be more expensive, but getting constellations actually become cheaper because you need 60 pulls less for every constellation if you are unlucky. In the end, it will cost you $2,138 to get your max constellation character. For weapons, you start the weapon as a rank 1, and you can get up to rank 5. So you need 4 weapons instead of 5. And there is also no other system in it. Every 160 pull guarantee your rate up weapons. So it will cost you $1,267 to get your weapon to maximum. Let's compare to these two. So if you want to collect your character, in Genshin it will cost you $356. In Arknight Endfield, you almost $100, or not almost, you are $110 less. So it's cheaper to get your characters in Arknight Endfield. To get your weapons, or sorry, I missed that one. To get your weapons, this is for weapon. I a little bit shifted. So to get your characters is $310, and you need $356 to get your character in Genshin. So you are $40 less to get your characters. For weapons, you need $245 to get your weapon. In Genshin, you need $316 to get your weapon. To maximize your character up is $3,411 to maximum in Arknight Endfield. In Genshin, you need $2,138. So $1,000 less against Arknight. So Genshin winning here. Let's see the weapons. For weapons, you need $2,517. In Genshin, $1,267. So even the weapons is cheaper in Genshin if you want to maximize your character and weapons. So together, if you want to become a full whale, you need $5,928 in Arknight Endfield compared to the Genshin $3,405. So overall, if you want to maximize your character and your weapons and become a full whale character, it's Genshin. You get 3 entire rate-up or banner characters and weapons compared to Arknight Endfield where you can get only 2. So here you need, if you want 2 characters here in Genshin, you can actually afford 3. So in the end, even collecting characters as a collector, Arknight Endfield actually cheaper. But if you want to upgrade your characters and don't want to wait for the banners, it will actually cost you almost a half more character compared to Genshin. I hope this video was useful for you and enjoyed it. And now you know that Arknight Endfield not exactly can be cheaper if you want to play a full whale. Thank you for watching this video and see you next time.